ಹಲೋ ನನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ SSLC ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಂದು ನಡೆದಂಥ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ದ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಚೂಸ್ ದ ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಅಂತದ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ದೇ. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಶೌಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ದೇ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ರೀಡ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೂಸ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ ವಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಎ ಸರ್ವೆ ಟು ಸರ್ವೆ ಯುವರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಸರ್ವೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3, ರೀಡ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೂಸ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ವುಡ್ ಯು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಯುವರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ. ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4, ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಮೇಲಿದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ರೀಚ್ಡ್ ದ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ವುಡಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮಿಸ್ಡ್ ದ ಬಸ್. ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5, ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಒನ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮ್. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6 ಆನ್ ಕೊಲೋಕೇಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾತ್. ಓಕೆ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 7, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಟಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ದ ಟಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಫಿನಿಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇದು ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಹೆವಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ದ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 9, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸುಟೇಬಲ್ ಲಿಂಕರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ನಂದಿನಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ನಂದಿನಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ನಂದಿನಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಯಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 10, fill in the blank with appropriate preposition ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, the king fought with a sword in the war. Okay, that is question number 10. And then let's move on to question number 11, that is fill in the blank with appropriate tense form of the verb given in brackets ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, Priyanka was waiting for her friend in the railway station yesterday. Was waiting ಬರಬೇಕು. Then question number 12, write the correct form of the word given in brackets ಅಂತ. The chief guest stressed the importance of economic development of a country. Okay. Then use the word walk as noun in a sentence ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Let's take a short walk after dinner, or her walk to school takes about 10 minutes. ಈ ತರ ನೀವು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಫುಲ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೌನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 14, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಕಂಪೇರೇಟಿವ್ ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಜಯ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಸೂಪರ್ಲೇಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರೇಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ವಿಜಯ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 15, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸು, ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಅಂಡ್ question number 16 is on reported speech. I am planning to go to my native place antide. Suresh told Jayant that he was planning to go to his native place. Okay, ಈ ತರದ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. And question number 17 editing ಮೇಲಿದೆ. Baleshwar went and grabbed the train's red emergency chain and pulled it down frantic ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ adverbial mistake ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, frantically ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, EMERGENCY, ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಈ ತರ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 18, that is why were the people of Mumbai afraid according to Baleshwar. Baleshwar felt that people of Mumbai were afraid of getting trapped in the courts or with the police, so they were callous to the strangers even at the time of accidents. Then, why did Nehru choose Dr. Ambedkar as the first Law Minister of independent India? Because Ambedkar had a great skill in law and legislature. He had the vision of social justice. Therefore, Nehru chose him to be the first Law Minister of India. Then which are the activities carried out on the earth according to the poet in the poem I Am the Land? So many people, they buy land, digs land and plants trees, grows fruits on it, and children dance and play on the land. Man also tried to build fences and makes boundaries over the land. Then question number 21. Satish became a great artist. What makes you to appreciate him? Why? Because Satish met with an accident at the early age of 8, so he lost his hearing power due to frequent absence and hearing problem. The school he was attending informed his father that they could not keep Satish in their school, and he developed his interest in painting. In the beginning, his father discouraged him, but later he accepted that his son's destiny lay in canvas and painting, and he admitted his son to the best school of art and made his life in the chosen field. And Satish Gujral is among the foremost artists of India and accomplished in several art forms like painting, sculpture, and architecture, and became a world famous artist. Okay, then question number 22. Nobody is satisfied with his wealth. Everybody is satisfied with his wisdom. How does the writer Kellis Baruch justify this statement? Here, nobody is satisfied with his wealth. Everybody is satisfied with his wisdom. The author highlights a deep philosophical contrast between the material possessions and intellectual or spiritual fulfillment. Unlike wealth, wisdom is seen as a source of inner fulfillment. Once a person attains wisdom, they feel enriched and at peace. But wisdom is not diminished by sharing, rather it grows. Unlike material wealth, which can be lost, wisdom remains with an individual. Okay, so they will get some sort of mental satisfaction. Okay, then question number 23. Why were Babu and Manju a bit disappointed with the way students were marching? Babu and Manju thought that there would be slogans and shouts, but it was a silent march, and thought that they were scared of the police. Hence, they were disappointed. Or then, what were the other hobbies of Dicky Dolma besides mountaineering? Apart from mountaineering, Dolma had the habits of skiing and loves to listen to old Hindi songs. Then question number 24. How do you say that Anif was a young man with varied talents and interests? Anif dabbled in art and sketched very well, made beautiful cards out of waste materials, read books and loved playing the drums. The cries of the bird of happiness at the end gave successful expedition for Wangji. How? Standing on the mountain top, the bird of happiness gave 3 loud cries. At the first cry, a golden sun appeared through the clouds and a warm breeze to blow. At the second cry, the mountains were covered with forest flowers began to bloom and birds began to sing. At the third cry, green fields and rivers appeared and white rabbits danced happily on the grass. From that day on, the people never suffered hardship again in the village. Okay, and now let's move on to question number 25. That is, Swami became a hero overnight. Substantiate your answer anta kelidare. And then Swami inevitably had to sleep in the office room. He spent that night with the fear of the devils and nightmares. Then he saw something moving in the darkness. He thought that his end had come and the devil had to carry him away. Finally, as an attempt for survival, he hugged it with all his might and used his teeth as a mortal weapon on it. And it was not the devil, but the burglar who cried with agony and fell amidst the furniture with a bleeding ankle. And the notorious housebreaker of the district was arrested by the police, and the police were grateful to Swami, and his classmates looked upon him with great respect. His teachers patted on him, and his headmaster appreciated that he was a true scout. Thus, unknowingly, Swami became a hero overnight. And question number 26. How did Grandma fulfill her wish in the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree? As we all know that poet's grandmother was very genius, and she learned to climb trees from her loving brother. When she was 6 years old, even in her old age, she used to climb trees and spreading her eye. People advised her not to climb the trees and grow old gracefully. But she did not accept the people's advice and laughed at them. and said that she would grow her old disgracefully. One day she climbed the tree but couldn't come down, and she was rescued with great difficulty from her family members. Finally, members called the doctor, and doctor advised her to take rest for a week, and she felt like a brief season in the hell in the bedroom. When she felt stronger and better, she asked her son to build a house on the treetop. Her son was a dutiful person. He built a house on the tree with the help of his son, and she moved up on the tree and spent her old days peacefully with her grandson by drinking sherry. This can be written, and let's move on to question number 27, that is an extract. A walk in the park might make you feel better. Who gave this suggestion? Aunt Sushila. And then who does you refer to? Here you refer to Smita. Then why did the speaker say this? Because Smita was crying by remembering the situation and her brother's wish. Okay, wish for brother Anand, that you can write. And there are limits to patience, sir. And who made this statement? Diego. And whom did he say so? Pedro. When did the speaker say this? When he lost his patience and wanted to go back to Spain. Okay, let's question number 29. The trees in the orchard are not mine. This is who is the speaker? Don Anselmo. Then who do the trees belongs to according to speaker? The trees belongs to the children of Rio Medio. And why did the speaker say so? Because the children of Rio Medio were the real owners of the those trees. Okay, they are the real owners of the trees and the village. Then question number 30. There won't be any calendar, there won't be any clock. Who is the speaker? The poet Norman Nicholson. And when did the speaker say this? When he was going to the space tomorrow morning. And why did the speaker say this? Because there is no concept of time while flying through the space. So there are no calendars or no clocks. Okay. Then let's move on to question number 34, that is on poem. And that is the throne monarch better than his crown, his scepter shows the force of temporal power, the tribute to iron majesty, wherein does sit the dead and fear of kings. Or you can write the blind boy, my day or night myself I make, whenever I sleep or play, and could I ever keep awake with me, it were always day. And question number 35. Okay, for the first question, the education should produce great men with knowledge, make them self-reliant and able to serve the others. The first answer. And what do some people think to be the aim of education? Some people think that the aim of education merely to give knowledge. Okay. And question number 36, I'm writing a summary of the poem Jazz Player as Commanding Artist. Then how does the poet V.K. Gokak? Anyone you can select and write. Here I have written the poem Jazz Poem 2 written by Carl Wendelines Jr. In this poem, the old jazz musician is standing like a black ancient mariner, and his whole face is wrinkled and weary. His faded blue shirt has turned dark with sweat. His stomach is hanging loosely. His jacket is torn out, and the necktie is undone and dropping loosely over his shoes are torn and are stuffed with papers to uncover. Okay, his rough and shaven face of the wind. He stands alone, head down. His okay, and an old saxophone hangs across his chest, supported from his neck by a wire coat. He gently lifts the saxophone to the parted lips, but once he starts playing music, he is no longer a black man, but a bird which gathers his wings and flies high and higher. And he seems to be spreading the message of God through his music. This you can write, or else you can write the poem The Song of India. In this poem, the poet wants to present a glorious picture of the past and also wishes to paint India's natural beauty in the poem through the words of Mother India. But the poet very beautifully draws the attention of the reader as to what are the aspects we the citizens need to give attention to about our country. At the same time, he describes the beauty and richness of India through his song. The second stanza describes the cultural heritage of India in terms of its architectural temples. It reminds of its children who died fighting for the freedom of the. Okay, and of the seers and prophets who taught people the right ways of life. And it also reminds of the millions of the people who are facing hardship for their livelihood, and those kids who are born in poor families with not even basic necessities. And the stirs and speaks about the advancement made in India, right from construction of dams, lakes, industries, shipbuilding yards, and up to atomic age. It also reminds us of the natural mutual conflict between the people of upper class and the lower classes in terms of economic and social status. And the last stanza gives the true message of the poem, that is, it gives a message of positivity in new hopes and ideals to be adopted to build a new India which is as bright as a clear sky. This can be written, or else you can write the summary of the poem, The Ballad of the Tempest. Okay, so this is all about today's question paper, and these are the expected answers to be written. I hope that I have given the right answers. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment the video with your friends. Till then, take care. Thank you.